The only time our kids will go to the mailbox is when something of theirs is in there. And she didn't shut the lid all the way, so I made her go back and shut it. She did it last week too. It's not that cold outside. Stop spending money. Where are you getting all this packages for?
Stop recording me.
I don't know if you can see it or not, but the wind is blowing. Look at the wheat moving. I'm tucked in our porch. But this wind it's been blowing like all day, all week. And it's like 25 degrees outside and it's blowing. And we're sick of the cold weather. Sick of it. But the wheat's pretty. Look how tall it is already. That is some tall wheat. What? Alright, good morning. Yes, it is 25 degrees outside. March 28th, 29th, whatever it is today, Monday. I'm sick of the cold. I mean, it's almost planting season, it's still just cold. So today we are pulling this plate off because that motor is bad. Granted, I just put that motor on last year. This is when we put the new gearbox in. So, just put that motor on last year, already bad. So, got a new motor supposedly coming. Hopefully it'll be here today, but I'm gonna go ahead and get it all pulled apart. That way when it gets here, bam, it's in. I think the hydraulics on the tractor, you know, with the 283 35Rs, pulling them, you know, we always used to pull them with 4440s. And then we got, this right here is a hydraulic one, the other one's a PTO one, so we don't have to worry about it with the other one. But this one where she's hydraulic, when you shut her off, you know, you run her on continuous, so the pans keep spinning, but when you shut her off, she always came to a dead stop. So they told us, and some guys on here on YouTube told us to put the one in to turn it on with, and then put the other one in the return line right here, so that the oil will flow back and she'll automatically slow down, slow. So, the motor's already been bad, so I haven't been able to test that theory out yet, but as soon as we get the motor put on, I'm gonna do it like that and see if that actually works, because when them spinners, like I say, they're going 100 miles an hour and they come to a dead stop when you cut it off, that's what really hurts it, because with the old tractors, it would just gradually spin slow to a stop. So I'm hoping with doing it this way now, it'll just come to a gradual stop instead of stopping that motor from 100 to nothing, you know, in a millisecond. I think that's what's really hurting it. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull it apart, and hopefully the parts will be in today. So we'll see. All right, so I took all this, I guess, I don't know what you would call them, the wings off, or the spreaders. Pulled all the bolts out, pulled the main thing out. Now I got to get this out. This thing right here actually was busted around this lip last year, and we welded it, but we've messed these holes up pulling it apart so much, and we've had to rethread them, that while we got it apart, we're just going to put a new collar and a new plate on, be done with it. So I'll go ahead and get this right here pulled out. All you really do is stick these down in the holes that they provide for you, and it kind of presses it out, or that's what it's supposed to do. Now that I got it on video, it probably won't, but that's what it's supposed to do. Pop it right up. it's not, I don't have enough threads on this bolt, so I always take and put a piece of metal under it, and then I just hit it again. And then I put a second piece of metal under it, so the bolt's got more to hit on. See if I can put you somewhere else. She's pretty much loose, but you just got to pry it up. Come on. Bam, she's off. So now I got to pull this pump right here off. What's coming off next, so I'll unhook the hoses and all that good stuff. Take these 4 bolts out. She will be done. Alright, so I got the pump off. Hoses unhooked. That's the bed pump. And same exact spot. Same pump we took off last year we blew out. So last year we did have it hooked up because I got my tractor last year when we were spreading. So I done blew out 2 pumps before I realized what the problem was. So I think we'll get it right now that I know what I'm doing. Good morning. It is a cold 22 degrees out here this morning. So way in the back of this farm is that wet bottom, well, but the ground is pretty froze today, so I'm going to go ahead and get spreading on it because after today it's supposed to warm up quite a bit the rest of the week. But while the ground's hard, I'm going to get this bottom done so I'm not rutting it up when we start spreading again. So I'll probably just hit this bottom and a couple other spots and be done for today. Go get the excavator fueled up and greased, stuff like that. But main goal today is to get the bottom done while the ground is cold and hard so I can get in there. So that's the plan. It is cold. Last cold spell of the year, I hope. All right, so here's the bottom I'm talking about back here. There's the hill, but this thing right here is always wet. The ground's a little hard, so I can get on it, but it's still a little soft in spots. There was years that we couldn't even plant it, and it's probably, I don't know, 10 acres. So that's 10 acres that we're losing, but the past couple of years we've been able to get on it. We've been getting it level and getting it right, putting trenches in to drain the water, but it's still a little wet as you can see, but she'll pull through there. You can see I run it up. She's soft still, even though it's 22 degrees, she's still a little soft. Feels like she's dragging in right now a little bit, but she'll pull her through there. As long as I can get it done, I'm happy. We can come in and work it up later if it dries out. I just want to get this stuff on here and make sure she's got the fertilizer on her because I'm planning on planting it. Yeah, she's still a little wet, but old girl pulled her through. That was loaded too. So when I get this back done, the rest of the farm is pretty good land. It's just this couple little spots back here. As you can see, this is pretty much what it is. I just got the gray to finish. That's what the bottom is. Can anybody guess what we're working on today? Yes. Another, here, let me show you. Another one of the old bearings went out right in there, so we're going to replace it, but we ran out of bearings. They're supposed to be here tomorrow. So this one right here has old bearings. This whole section has old bearings. Everything else has been replaced. So before we move her across town and start doing that, we are going to go ahead, fix this one, and then go ahead and get them two done, because I'm sick of getting started and then having to stop, because I'm sure these bearings, even though they're turning good, I'm sure it ain't too far gone before they do it. I mean, we got a lot we need to turbo. We might just, I don't know, we might wait on them. Definitely got to get this one right here fixed. Like I said, the bearings ain't going to be here till tomorrow. So love a turbo till, but if you got the old style bearings on them, change them out right away and put the new seal bearings in, because that is the only way to go on one of these. And then I now this stuff right here, this Freol, that is some good stuff. Way better than PB Blaster. So got some of that. And I had to get a hose for the manure spreader. I've been working on her even though I haven't videoed it. Let me get in this shop right here. Let me get this heater going. I got the new plate and everything on. I just got to put this hose on and she is done. Thank the Lord. Alright, well, I haven't really been able to video anything today because I've been watching Onelonelyfarmer Wes for like the last hour or two. He's been doing his live stream. Wes, I can't say it enough. Thank you for the subscribers that you get me. You're the one that got me started in YouTube. When you come down and build the corn fodder, you told me about it, and you've helped me every day since then, and that was years ago if you think about it. So I certainly appreciate it. I can't thank you enough, but I will every day. Right now I'm just spreading poo-poo. That's why I couldn't answer some of the things, because I was in and out of the loader here. I'll show you where the pile's at. There's the loader. There's the pile I'm getting out of right now. But I'll be planting early corn, 75-day corn. Last year I planted it the 13th of April, so I'm still shooting for that. Unless it stays warm, I'd like to do it by the 10th. We still got a lot more chicken manure to spread, but I did manage to get the other manure spreader fixed this morning. Put the new pump and spinner on there. So Dad, he is excavating around the woods. My brother's hauling straw, so we're all kind of spread out right now, but I think my brother's got 4 or 5 more loads of straw left, and then he'll be able to get on the other spreader, because I've basically been the only one spreading for a month. But we'll get all the equipment out here once everybody kind of gets caught up. I think Dad will be done excavating today around our neighbor's farm, and my brother by the end of next week should have all the straw hauled, and then we'll all be out here together. Dad will load, and him and I will spread, try to get a little bit more ahead. I still got wheat to spray. It's been windy and cold the past couple of days, so I haven't really got any spraying done. But tomorrow is, well, we got to work on the turbo till once again, but I don't think the parts will be in until after lunch. So going to work on the turbo till probably after lunch, get it fixed. But my goal tomorrow is to start getting some of this wheat done. And one day I can have it done and be done with it. So it's just a matter of actually getting started. The mornings, we did have frost this morning, so the mornings are a little cold, so I would wait probably till 10 or 11 before I even got started spraying. So I'll come out on the loader and just spread chicken manure and then when it's fitting to spray, I'll probably go put nitrogen on some wheat. I got 220 acres, 230 acres left to do, which that won't take long at all to get done. But I appreciate everybody that's subscribed, because you know, you watch Wes's channel, One Lonely Farmer, and the people that subscribe to me that don't subscribe to him, which I'm sure everybody does, go watch One Lonely Farmer. He's very entertaining. He does a lot of hands-on stuff. I don't have the cameras like he does that set up to really video me doing things, so I need both of my hands when I'm working on stuff, and I don't really set the camera up like I should, because I just do everything with my phone right now. But I definitely want to get some GoPros or whatever y'all recommend for doing my YouTube channel. The only problem with that is, good Lord, you gotta look at what them things cost. They're $500, $600, $700 for a GoPro, just one. I don't know how all these guys got like 8, 9, 10 GoPros. I mean, that's a fortune. I do enjoy videoing. I used to put everything on Facebook and Instagram before Wes told me about YouTube, and now I still put. I'm not on Facebook anymore because they kick you off or suspend you for like 7 days if you say something that they don't like. So I got off of there. I am on Instagram, Eastern Shore Farmer, Maryland. TikTok, Eastern Shore Farmer. I do a lot of funny videos on there, and this Eastern Shore Farmer, I always make fun of her on there. So go watch him. They'll be the ones that you want to see. They're the funny ones. But yeah, YouTube, I like it. I like doing the videos. Wes has helped me out a lot. He's pretty much got all my subscribers for me, other than local people that I know that watch me. And I can't thank you enough. Thanks to everybody. So I'd like to get 1,000, because hopefully then the next 1,000 won't be as hard. But just getting to that first 1,000 is what seems difficult. So if just tell everybody about the channel and subscribe and watch, and if you got any ideas about what you want me to show you or where you want me to video, what you want me to do, then you know, that way I can video some other things. But right now we're just spreading manure. You know, it's not very exciting. Like I say, I'll be planting in a couple weeks, putting corn in, early corn. I do the 75-day corn, and then I come behind it with beans. It's worked out good the past 2 years. We increased the acreage this year by a lot, so we'll be doing a lot more of that, and you'll get to see it. So thanks, watch, subscribe, like, thumbs up, everything. So I appreciate everybody, and thank you again, Wes. You know, I owe you big time, so just name what you want. The only thing I can't give you is my girl, because I already got the panty dropper stick and the sticker and the Trump sticker on it. So anything else you want, you can have. You just can't have this girl. This is my baby. It took me a long time to get this thing. So I appreciate it. Thanks, everybody.